Welcome to Cosmic Comics, Games and Collectibles, your zen of geekism. We carry comics old and new, magazines, toys, games like Pokemon, Magic, D&D. Want Godzilla, Ultraman, Star Trek, Ninja Turtles, Funko Pops? You'll find it all here. Shop our Cosmic Sound Room and pick up a record or two. Enjoy our Comic Coffee Lounge with a cup of Sasquatch coffee or a delicious menu item while geeking out over a super cool movie on our big screen. Come by and say hello to Maui. Cosmic Comic, Games and Collectibles. Superman loves us, and so will you.
And good afternoon, everybody. I am RJ Carter, Senior Managing Editor here at CriticalBlast.com. And this afternoon, so much goes on autopilot when you do it so often. I keep trying to say good evening and tonight and all that good stuff. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon where I am, 4:30 if you're on the East Coast, 1:30 if you're in California. You're just finishing lunch. That's how physics works, RJ. Have you not figured that out? Have you not looked at a globe? Okay, so it's just, I can stream anytime I want on the weekends. I just don't have that many people asking to do so. So we're glad to do it. Today we have Mr. Aaron Jordan bringing WULFSBANE to us. Aaron, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, RJ. And can I just say, that intro, so good.
I wish I could claim the credit for making it. I can claim the credit for buying it. That's...
No, that is, man.
I'm going to go back to somebody now because I want to buy another intro. I want a Lego intro. I want to get, my buddy, I want to get something where it's minifigs of me and my buddy walking in from different sides of the screen and doing a high five and then turning and facing the audience and waving because we do this Lego build stream every other Sunday. And this is what we did. This is what we did today, right before we came on with you, man.
That's pretty nice. Oh, he's got Batman and Joker in there?
Yeah, and it's the 66 one. So, if you get up close on the Joker, he actually has his mustache.
Oh, nice.
The Cesar Romero mustache. It's got these little cannons in the front that, you can tap on and fire. Optionally, you can build it with a smooth hood, but they don't tell you that until after you're done building the whole car. So, wait, now I have to disassemble it to get to the pieces that are holding it in. No, thank you. Nice little base that it sits on there, too, for display. Kind of cool. It's one of the new ones they're putting out for Christmas. So, do you do much? You do much Lego? Did you ever do much Lego? If you're not doing it now.
Back when I was a kid, yeah, but we only played with the simple blocks. I didn't even know that you could do all this until my 20s, which is like right now. So
yeah. So yeah, when you get a kid and you start walking down the Lego aisle again around the toys and stuff. It won't just be, oh, look, here's a set of bricks. It's an entire aisle of kits. And this is one of the ones they released for Christmas because they're putting out all the new stuff now. And they had it mispriced, as in they had it priced too cheaply. They had it cheaper than Amazon. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to grab that now while I can before they fix it. So, yeah, it was 2 hours putting that together. It was fun.
Must have been.
And, they have Halloween Legos out at one point. I'm sure they've got a wolf. I'm sure they got a werewolf Lego minifigure that would look great on your desk while you're doing some more WULFSBANE comics here.
Oh, that would be nice.
Get you a werewolf Lego minifig and a policeman minifig, and just put them together and say, there we go. We're writing stories. Because that is kind of what your story is, right? You've got a werewolf working with a cop.
No, it's a werewolf being hunted by a cop.
Right. But they'll become friends. I know the trope.
Maybe. We'll see.
So you just launched WULFSBANE on Kickstarter last night. Yes, I know it's Kickstarter. Nobody cares, everybody out there who's saying, oh my God, Kickstarter. It's fine to be on Kickstarter.
Trust me, guys. I agree with some of you guys too, in CG. Like, to be honest, we're all a bit part of this comic community. We just got to figure out a way to come together and compromise.
Yeah, and what platform you choose to make money on should not be the straw that breaks the camel's back in any of this stuff. So you launched last night at 1 a.m. in the morning, $800 goal, $230 in already. That's fantastic. That's a great.
It really is.
So we got an active chat here. You bring fans in, man. You've got Abominable Grizzly out there, Telepathic Bunny Comics, who is a member of the channel. Thank you so much.
They actually made it. Yo, thanks guys. I appreciate it.
Lorenzo Sleestack's out there. Everybody's just talking about how cool the comic is, or how short my beard seems to be. I don't know. I haven't trimmed it really. I shaved the sides down because I really was only supposed to have this part here, and it's like if I get lazy, it kind of grows out on the sides and on the top, and then I take it down. But I need to cut the end up here. I was going for that whole Doctor Who, the Master kind of thing, where it comes down to a little point. Looks really Luciferian.
I don't think I'm too familiar with that character.
Yeah, he's just got a pointy beard, pointy little goatee. But mine gets longer and then it curls back and starts growing along, conforming to my chin. It's like, it's not what I want. So I might just go and just go with the regular Van Dyke kind of look.
I know how that is, man. Mine just grows out.
I got trimmed. For some reason, mine decided that it wanted to grow white. I'm not sure what caused that. Why do I have gray and white hair in my beard? That seems something must be wrong. I better go see my doctor about that. I'm sure that's not the way it's supposed to go. Yeah. Justin Belmont in the chat. Yo, welcome there. So yeah, you've got a lot of people ready to support you on this. You've already got 10 backers. So let's try to give this video a play here. I've shared the audio, and we'll see what we can see how well it works.
And there you have it, folks. I'll be here all week.
Okay, that was short. You're right.
Yeah.
I was like,
perks of working on a budget.
I didn't have to download that one. It's really just a little bit of a theme, mood music kind of thing. So let's dig into the actual story of it then. So what you got? Jack Mulligan, detective, and he's been called in on a murder investigation. And the witnesses are saying that it was done by a werewolf. Okay, so this is an unbelievable tale in this setting, or is it like, we got another werewolf on the loose? Where's it?
Oh, it's an unbelievable tale.
Okay, so it's not something where people are used to seeing that.
Exactly. So pretty much my whole thing with this story was, what if the mundane met the supernatural? And yes, it's been done like that before, but I wanted to put a whole twist on it where, like, usually the werewolf is just evil for the sake of being evil, but not in this one. In this one, he's more of a conflicted character.
So is the guy who turns into the werewolf?
Yeah.
When you say they're evil, they're really just kind of giving over to their bestial nature. They're like,
exactly.
I'm a beast. I'm a killer. Is he like retaining intelligence when he's in wolf form, or?
Well, that kind of varies. So in my lore, werewolves, it's kind of like once you hit a certain age, your once you hit a certain age of your transformation, you pretty much it's like puberty. So you get these hormones that just surge up inside you to cause you to lose control of your actions.
Yeah, you grow hair where you didn't have it before. Yeah.
Exactly. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Well, he's a werewolf. It's going to happen. So you're saying that the longer he stays, or the longer he is a werewolf, the more wolf-like and bestial he'll get, or?
In a way. So basically, that does happen, but he can also, like us as people, we have to fight to control our urges. So he's pretty much struggling with that the entire time. But one thing that I think sets this book apart from the rest is him being a werewolf isn't like the most traumatic thing in his life.
Oh, geez, he's got bigger problems than just being a werewolf.
Exactly. It's like, I know I'm a werewolf, but dang, all these problems that I gotta deal with, man, I can't do it.
Now, is he does he have much control over the change? I mean, it's like, does he sort of Hulk out, or is it a full moon thing, or he's like, hey, it'd be easier to do this as I was in wolf form. I'm in wolf form. I go.
Well, in my thing, being a werewolf is more of a natural thing. It's something that most werewolves that exist on the planet have been born into a lineage. So it's sort of like a underworld in a way.
Okay. So he didn't get bit by anything. He's genetically predisposed to being a werewolf.
Exactly.
Kind of like Teen Wolf.
Yes. Yeah. Like Teen Wolf. I can't believe I forgot that movie.
That was Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great because it's like he's in the bathroom and he's like, he's a young teenager and he's looking at his hands and his face is coming out and his dad's knocking on the door, says, "Can we talk?" He's like, "Not right now, Dad." You're like, "I know what you're going through." "I don't think you do." And he opens the door and there's Dad all wolfed out. Like, yeah, I kind of do.
That was a great scene.
Now I got to see if that's on Netflix. That was a really, we had good movies in the 80s.
Yes. I want to go back sometimes.
Oh man.
Too bad I wasn't born there.
I was gonna say, if you went back to the 80s, it'd be a real you wouldn't be doing much.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm looking at your tiers here. $2 for the digital? Seriously?
Yes. So my whole reason of being in comics, I didn't really want to be in it for the money. I think I can support myself through other means. This is both a professional potential professional investment, as well as I just want to do this for fun. And I think it's more important that I get my work out there and show you guys my ideas than making a profit.
It's a smart way to start. I mean, I've seen people, do their first launches like, yeah, I need $10,000 and these are selling for $55 a piece. Like, whoa.
Yeah, slow down there.
You better be the next Dale Keown or something here. Because I don't think I've ever seen one as cheap as $2 before. That's
yeah.
And $5 for the digital, okay, and with stickers.
Yeah,
I'm blown away.
$5 for the physical.
I'm looking at one page of art, $5 for physical with stickers. I'm like, I'm in. I don't even have to see anymore. This is what is it, like 3 pages? Come on, this is.
Nah, it's actually 24 pages.
That's full-size comic book.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's now how much story can you tell in 24 pages?
Surprisingly, quite a bit. I wanted to break the panels up into a way where I could have a good mix of action in it, but I can also tell the basic gist of what's going on in the story. And that was pretty challenging. It took me about half a year for the rough draft, and then another year and a half to finally get the script finalized.
Now, are you doing the art on this?
Oh, heck no. No. I can actually thank my artist, Thomas Muzzle. He's really good at this, man. And the colors are done by Alexandra Kutry. I think later on in the campaign, I list their works too. Yeah, it turns out Thomas actually has a comic that already came out called Mr. Rand. It looks pretty good.
I'll check it out. This looks good already here. This is really professional level stuff. And I can tell right away, with all the stuff that's going on with the police work here, I think this is the werewolf guy. I just think he's looking. I was like, because all you see is his eyes. Like, yeah, he looks haunted right there. He's like, what did I do? What happened here? Did I do this? Yeah, this is good stuff. This is the scene, and you're telling a lot of story in 24 pages, which means that nobody's stopping to have dinner anywhere.
Oh, nah.
It's
No.
all investigation and all action.
Yeah, this whole entire comic, this whole entire issue takes place in one house. So there are no breaks, and we're just getting right to what needs to be told for this issue. Believe me, I wanted to tell at least like 50 pages worth of story, but I needed to work my budget out.
Yeah, so how big of a story is this? I mean, whoa, geez. Okay. Is this like, 4 issues to tell the story that you're wanting to tell at 24 pages each, or is it longer than that?
It's much longer. When I was doing the work, it turns out that in order to tell the kind of story that I wanted to tell, which this is the start of a entire monsterverse of characters. It's gonna be about 40 to 50 issues.
Oh, so you're going long term. So when you say 40 to 50 issues, I'm guessing it's not like one huge 50 issue graphic novel, but more like story arc, story arc, story arc, story arc.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
things
it's
no. Up, new things happen.
Yeah, new things happen. So I was planning after the this first issue is part of a that is around 5 issues, and after another 5 issues that encapsulate another arc. But each arc I want to flow into each other. It's not going to be episodic in a way. Like everything has a purpose of what goes on, and it all boils down to this final climactic scene, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna spoil it a little bit because I think it's just epic. The thing that I'm trying to end it off with is a big showdown between the character, the protagonist, and Dracula.
Oh, so you're gonna bring the Dracula into things here.
The Dracula.
Perfectly public domain. You can do anything with him now, I think. I'm finding out more about public domain too. I know Dracula's kind of a weird case because it's European copyright and everything.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Edgar Rice Burroughs team on the interview roster next week sometime. We're just trying to work out the time. They're doing a Jane Foster comic book, and one thing. Not Jane Foster. Is it Jane Foster? Jane Porter. Jane Porter comic book. Tarzan and Jane. That Jane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they own Tarzan, but Tarzan's also public domain. So I'm going to have them. They would be the end all be all of how can you use Tarzan public domain or not. The going theory is that it's trademarked, but the copyright's in public domain. So you supposedly can write a story with Tarzan in it, but you cannot call the story Tarzan and the whatever the adventure is. It has to be like, Murder in the Jungle or something like that. And then inside of it will be Tarzan doing his thing.
Oh, dang. That's kind of weird.
But I'm going to have them clarify that because they would be the ones who would know what could be done with this trademark that they own.
That makes sense.
So, not that I have a Tarzan story in mind, but it'd be nice to know. It would just free this up. Let me know what I can and can't do if I choose to make some stories. Which
exactly.
Same with Dracula.
Yeah, more stories to tell.
Yeah, everybody's doing. I think Clint Stoker, who is a descendant now, we find out, of Bram Stoker.
Oh, really?
The guy who wrote Dracula. So he's doing his Clint Stoker Dracula. It's in the pipeline. He hadn't published it yet, obviously, but. So for $7, okay. So what is our difference here? For $5, you get the book and a sticker, and for $7, you get the book.
I'm glad you asked. Actually, for starters, it's you can pay $1 for the regular physical edition. The regular digital edition. My bad. And it's $5 for the regular physical. And the $2 and $7 tiers are for the limited edition. And the limited edition, you get some inks, and not only that, you get a full. I'm trying to work it around 2 pages of memoir and also some character bios to boot. And not only that, the cover is in a hollow fill.
Okay, so it's a different version of it. And is it limited to any particular number? Because it says limited edition, but it doesn't say, only so many available on the thing.
Yeah, that was my bad. I wanted to change it to a different title. It's I wanted it to be the Howling edition, but I guess that slipped my mind. But no, anyone can get it as long as the campaign's open.
Okay, so it'll be a holofoil cover
Yes.
on that one. $10. You get the Wolf Pack, which you get the physical edition. You get the Bruno Tyler. So you get the Bruno Tyler cover and the Daniel Holland cover. Is one of those the holofoil and one of them's the regular? I mean, how many?
Oh no, those are the regular variant covers.
Okay, so there are 3 covers then for the physical book.
Yes. Oh, and the 4th one is the limited edition.
Okay, so there are overall 4 different versions of the book you can get. Available as add-ons?
Yes, definitely available as add-ons.
Very cool. So you can, just pick whichever book you want, check out, and as you check out, say, okay, here's where I want the other 3. That's one easy way to do it. And of course, you get the WULFSBANE and WULFSBANE Comics stickers. Can't wait to see those. I'm sure it's a logo and a character. $20, True Detective. This is. Oh, you got hats. Do you have the hats ready made? Let's get this here. Look at that.
Right here, this is the first one we have. We have 7 colors available. So as we get down later into the tiers, I'm gonna be putting them on to show you what they look like. But right now, this is the red and blue with a little bit of green in there.
Yeah, that's awesome looking. My mouse is delayed clicking. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, you have to wear. So you're ready to wear that to conventions.
Oh, definitely.
And I think is somebody trying to post a link? Telepathic Bunny, you're not wrenched, are you? I don't think anybody's here with a wrench. I don't have very many wrenches in the show. Give me just a second here. I will go to the YouTube. And
I was wondering why I couldn't see the chat.
Well, you can see the chats. You should be able to see the chats. You probably just need to click over on the comments off of the private, and onto the
okay.
section.
Oh, dude, yeah, they cooked a lot. Hey, how's it going, guys?
But you can't post anything over there.
Makes sense.
Not to me, it doesn't. I think you should be able to from inside. But let me.
Yeah, you really wound me up, Bunny.
Let me mute the ad. Okay.
Thank you, Lorenzo.
Skip the ads. Pause it, and I'm going to. Because Telepathic Bunny is a channel member, he is now a moderator. So if there are links that need to be put out in the chat, the bunny has been activated. You may do what you need to do.
Okay.
So you must go through the bunny to post links. So here are the rewards. This is the main cover. This is by Thomas Muzzle, colored by Alexander Cutry. I like this. See, this is where this is why I know that after 5 issues, this is where after your 5-issue story arc, you're going to have an established relationship of characters. It's going to be like a cool buddy cop television series. Did you ever see? You're too young, so if you saw it, used in reruns. There was a show called Forever Night.
No, not at all.
And Knight, and it was this cop that worked the night shift. He was an overnight cop. He had a female partner. He was a vampire, and she didn't know it. For a long time, she didn't know it, at least. But yeah, so there were like all these murders that was always happening, and it was always a different vampire or something else. And yeah, so it was human and vampire police partnership. It was fun. I liked it. I think Geraint Wynn Davies was the guy who played the role. It went on for several seasons. It was a contemporary to Highlander, the series, at the same time.
I heard about that one.
Nick Knight, Telepathic Money. That was the name of the movie that kicked it off. And his character name was Nick Knight. And the movie was Rick Springfield played the character. So
I'm gonna have to get that one to watch.
So here's the Bruno Tyler cover. This is it going to be black and white cover?
No. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, nah. I think it would look much better in dynamic, in dynamic color. So, the campaign before it ends, I'm gonna be paying for that myself to get that out to you guys. It's gonna be colored by the same guy, Alexander Kutry. So you're gonna be in for a surprise.
I love the perspective on this because the reader is the wolf in this. I mean, the hands are right there. This is exactly and it's perfectly perspective too. It's not like the hands are like way out there. It's like right where you would be if you were looking through the wolf's eyes.
Yeah, and it's great because that wasn't even my idea. Just Bruno Tyler just proposed that entire scene to me himself, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" Yeah, something there.
It looks great. Can he draw feet, or is this like a Rob Liefeld kind of cheat, or is it just look cool that he's standing in fog?
I want the mist to be there personally, so that was on me.
It looks cool. I just making fun of it because of the Rob Liefeld joke that's always standing. The Daniel Holland cover. So here we got the wolf in the background. Now, okay, so is this like a collage of the pictures, or is he really that big?
Oh, that's a collage.
Okay.
He is pretty tall. I have him heighted at what? 6'8".
6'8" tall.
Yes.
But yeah, 6'8's not like Hulk tall.
Yeah, I was thinking of having him be at least 7 to 8 feet, but I was like, how are you gonna fit into a door, man?
Yeah. Keep him a little bit down to scale. This is the limited edition, illustrated by Dan Schmidt, creator of Worms Crawling, with the holofoil spot cover, which I guess is going to be pretty much the logo. Is going to be the holofoil part.
And the floor, yeah.
And let's see, featured. This is going to have some extra pages, extra inks, some character autobiographies, and some memoirs. Okay, so this can be the piece that's going to fill you in on the backstory. So yeah, this is going to. Oh man, that's bloody grotesque, man.
Quick warning. I actually put this into at the top of the page. There's a mature comic, so please do not buy this for your 15 and under.
Oh my!
I don't want a lawsuit on my hands.
Wolves. Yeah, my 8-year-old daughter, she loves wolves. Let's get this for her. So yeah, if you want to get all 4 of them, good God, it's. Hang on. I'm sure there's a pack for that.
Exactly.
So you get the digital, you get the limited edition digital, you get the physical, the Bruno Tyler, the Daniel Holland, the limited edition physical, the comic stickers, the snapback hat, and the T-shirt for. You can't buy a T-shirt for $30, and you're throwing it in with all these comics. What the hell, dude? Okay, was there like a truck full of WULFSBANE T-shirts, and you're like, I'm going to make a comic out of that. Let's hijack the truck, because
That's because what I when I was doing the thing, I'm actually buying in bulk when it comes to the comics. I'm using Comics WULFSBANE, so I have to buy $25. I mean, I have to buy 25 comics minimum. So I figured since I get $25 worth of that, I mean, since I get 25 of that, and it's not good. We already made enough for the 25 books already. So why not just throw in the price of the actual T-shirt?
That's amazing. Is that the last deal on the page here? I think it is. I think we scrolled down as far as we go. So okay, a maximum tier that's $30. Maximum tiers on Kickstarter are usually like, and for $150 we'll give you an extra copy of the book and maybe a card. So here we're looking at the hat, the snapback hats. That looks embroidered. Is that embroidered or is it printed?
It's embroidered.
Oh, that's quality. Let me throw that back up on the big screen here.
Yeah, my camera quality kind of sucks, but yeah, it is embroidered.
So you can prove that to the viewers by showing them the inside of the hat, where you can see the stitching come through.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Look at that. Okay, yeah, that's quality stuff. That's super amazing. And hats are light, so your shipping on this has got to be crazy, I guess. I mean, because packing hats and packing T-shirts, that'll add up. But
yeah,
but you should expect it too. I mean, if you're getting a hat and a T-shirt, it's going to be bigger than just a Gemini mailer. So
true.
So you have stretch goals lined up for this yet?
Stretch goals? I actually have a couple that I'm considering. I'm probably going to be doing the same thing that I did with my last campaign, and I'm going to be throwing in a big poster of, and I don't know. I might either have the limited edition cover on it, or I might hire an artist and do something completely original. Another thing that I was thinking of doing was a what do you call it? A holographic cover of the base issue.
Okay.
So it just looks pretty shiny or whatever.
Yeah. So when you say a big poster, are you talking like 11 by 17, or are you talking like a movie poster?
24 by 36.
Okay, so the stand, when you're walking through the Walmart aisles and you see the folders of posters there, that's 24 by 36 there. That's a big poster.
It is. But also, I'm gonna be holding a survey to see what everyone actually wants. If we actually get to that goal.
Yeah, they'll take all of it, because at the prices you're offering this stuff up at, like it's irresistible. $230. I mean, I was saying it's not going to take you. Never mind. Did we just see what happened there? Did we just see that happen?
Ooh.
That is what we call on this channel our shake and bake moment. When this happens, Aaron,
it's shake and bake, and I help.
Somebody pledged. Thank you so much, whoever you were.
Thank you so much, man.
Stand up in the chat, take a bow, because the prices are so low that it's going to take a little work to get to $800.
It is. Not gonna lie.
But it's you're going to need what? 20 more backers, 30 more backers. It's not impossible. It's perfectly reasonable. I'm just kind of being facetious when I say it's going to take work because it's so cheap.
Definitely. Thanks, Hicks Villain. I actually appreciate it. Much love.
Let's give him the highlight. Hicks Villain.
Oh, and he has a wolf in his icon.
Yeah, check that out. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We need to let Piper know about this. Piper's a she-wolf out there. She loves the wolf stuff. So. Bristolian Dave is here in the chat too. All right, me babbers. Welcome from the UK. Checking out our werewolf project here. going to reload it just so that we get the video back to at least the thumbnail screen.
Yeah.
Looking at you're at 33% of the goal.
Yeah.
With not what you did this at 1 a.m. last night.
12 p.m.
13 hours.
12 a.m. I don't know. I can't tell time.
12 a.m. Kickstarter time, wherever they're at.
Yeah.
You have 59 days to go. I didn't even know Kickstarter could do a 60-day campaign. I always thought they were 30. But
yeah, same here. They must have changed it recently.
Now, are you planning on doing the Kickstarter to Indiegogo jump when this campaign finishes?
Oh, the Kickstarter to Indiegogo jump?
Yeah, because a lot of people, they'll do Kickstarter. That's the traditional path is start it on Kickstarter, get funded, move over to Indiegogo with a minimal goal that's flexible because you already know you're going to do it. You're just kind of getting more orders. Then run it for like another 90 days because you got your 30, your next 30 that you can do, and then in demand until you fulfill.
To be honest, I actually went the reverse order because I was actually doing some research and people said that it was better if I actually went to Indiegogo first. So I tried that route. I didn't know I was doing, but I still managed to get it to where I could actually fulfill some of the people, some of the books that people pledged.
Okay.
So,
I've never heard of them going from Indiegogo to Kickstarter because it's, when Kickstarter's over, it's over. It's done. And I talked with Kara Nicole. If you're familiar with her, she does cosplay. And she's doing her 52 card pinup, which she's doing 52 pinups of cosplay in a book and in a playing card set.
I remember that.
Very nice. She said there's a mechanism where you can do it on Kickstarter and then roll the money over to Indiegogo. So she makes $30,000 on Kickstarter, and she goes to Indiegogo and says, "I only need $500 to make this goal." And as soon as it goes live, bam, $30,000 drops into the Indiegogo because it all just came from the Kickstarter. And it's like, you're funded, and you're a project we love, and you're on the front page of Indiegogo because you're at like 3,000% of your goal on day one.
I was wondering now how people are getting those numbers, man.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are doing it, the traditional way, and some of them are, coming from Kickstarter where they've already built the money up. And I'm just learning that myself. I of course, I only get involved when we're shipping for somebody or we're hosting it, but that's neither here nor there right now. So that's cool. I'm going to keep watching that number now because I want to see it hit 800. You're looking at shipping this out in December, which isn't that far away, folks.
No, it isn't.
So, and you've already said that you listed down here somewhere how far you were done. It was 90-something% done.
Yes.
Now
I only have my bad. I only have 4 pages that need to be inked and lettered, but everything else, the memoirs and the character bios, are being done by me personally. So that's something I don't have to pay for at all. So
it's penciled fully, it's written fully.
Yes.
You're just waiting for the finishing touches to go onto it then to make
definitely.
And it's going to be colored. It's a fully colored comic. What more do you need to know, folks? This is a crazy.
Yeah, I can take questions if you guys want.
Let's do that. Well, we're always open to taking questions from the chat. So, I'll start. Why a werewolf? I mean, there is, not that there's going to be a problem for you, but there does seem to be an oversaturation in the comics market right now, crowdfunding of werewolves. With you've got Sovereign Wolf, you've got Viking Wolf. There are a couple of other ones. There's War Party has a werewolf in it.
Exactly. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I only did it because werewolves are my favorite in the MonsterVerse, and I grew up just loving those types of movies. I think you guys in the comments are gonna hate me for this, but I actually think that the Wolfman 2010, I put over the original. It's my favorite werewolf movie right now.
I don't remember I don't remember a Wolfman 2010 movie.
There's a reason.
Oh my God. Okay, well now I've got to look for it. Did you ever see Michael Landon? The I Was a Teenage Werewolf, or no, American Werewolf in London. I think that's what.
Yes, I have.
Which one did I'm gonna have to look that up now? There was a Michael
American Werewolf in London.
Landon Werewolf. Because there was, yeah, okay. So Michael Landon was I Was a Teenage Werewolf, and I'm pulling the movie poster up here. I'll share it over to the screen here in a second. Come on, wow, Google, really?
I've had that problem too.
It's like things are jumping around. Okay, just go to the page.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro. You're right. I don't know. I thought it was pretty okay in the role.
I'm trying to find the movie poster of this in a way that I can actually show it, because it's got a really cool looking movie poster. There we go. You can actually get the movie poster on Amazon.
Yeah.
Always nice when you can do that. The most amazing motion picture of our time. I don't know who she is, but she got like the Anne Margaret thing going on there with the unitard, the high cut short. Yvonne Lime. So Michael Landon from Little House, Yvonne Lime, Whit Bissell, and Tony Marshall. Yeah, I'd watch that. I've got to get that in. That's a canvas print, by the way, off of Amazon for $20.
Dang, that's not bad.
That's very cool. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna grab the link off of that, because guess what? We have an affiliate link with Amazon. It's kind of how we make our money, and I'm trying to raise money now to pay for the website. It's coming due. We pay it every 3 years. So hey, if y'all want to help out the site, just hit the Amazon link, and even if you don't buy that, if you've got to buy something else on Amazon, go through the link first, and we'll still get a referral fee. Doesn't raise the money for you anything at all. It doesn't hit you at all. It's just Amazon pays us for advertising. I didn't see the stickers.
Oh, the stickers? I can actually pull that up. Let me do that now. Because I'm still trying to work out. I'm shipping all my merchandise related tiers through Printful, and for some reason it's weird for the pictures.
Look at this. Say her name and she appears. Piper. There's a werewolf comic book out here where you can get all 4 covers, a hat, and a T-shirt, and he's only charging $30. It's a 24-page comic book. So yeah, you want to know about this stuff.
Where's my stuff? Go to dashboard.
Yeah, we'll just drop it on there for you for a little bit, because Tatsunami is in the chat. Welcome. So yeah, I told you need this. This is something you need in your life. This is day 1 Kickstarter. He's only trying to get $800. He's 33% of the way there. And I was like, at first I was like, oh, you'll get there no problem. You're already $230. And I was like, but you're only charging $30 for your biggest package. The book is only $5, and you get stickers with it included. So, yeah, this you need this in your life.
My bad. I'm still trying to pull up the stickers.
Yeah, because we didn't. You're gonna have to get into the Kickstarter later and put the image of the stickers in there so people can see how cool they are. I'm sure one of them is the logo, the die cut logo.
Yeah.
I was talking about stickers earlier today. I'm running out of. I am officially out of space on the back of my laptop. But I was talking with Jack's show today while I was doing the Legos with him, Simple Jack, and he's put stickers on his Lego plate where he's building stuff, his workmate space. I'm like, that's what I'm going to do with the rest of them. I'm going to start putting them on the table itself. And then when I'm building Legos and my camera is overhead and streaming down, it'll show all the stickers as I'm building the Lego kits on it.
Okay. Let me see if I can share my stuff.
We will not tell Mr. Malin on you, Piper. We promise. Breaking her no Kickstarter rule.
All right. Let me see if I can I zoom in? So right now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but here's what the first sticker is.
Yeah, it's hard to see it. I'm even giving you the big full screen on it. There.
Well, it's pretty much the WULFSBANE logo, and the second one is actually my WULFSBANE Comics logo. But what I can do, hold up, let me. What I can do, I'm actually still working on a good way to get better stickers. I'm not really good at graphic designs, and I'm learning how to do that. But,
okay, I will help you there.
Yeah.
I can do that with you. Because sticker. What am I doing here? I've forgotten how to run a stream. Sticker Mule, dude, is the way to go, and they do the cutout stickers just like this. So you will have more of these than you know what to do with, because every time you order something from Sticker Mule, they throw one of these in, and they throw one of these in. So it's like, you're going to stick it on something, advertise for us, and you will end up with a stack of coasters, because they make coasters as well. So they're going to give you the Sticker Mule coaster. And if you end up ordering more than $100 worth of stuff from them, you're going to get a jar of hot sauce for free.
Hot sauce, really?
Yeah, they sell this mule sauce. And
does it taste good?
I don't know yet. I've got a bottle. I haven't opened it. I can do that now that I have a refrigerator. So I should.
Maybe you can save that for a stream or something.
Yeah, it's but they do holographic stickers if you want. They do the round stickers. They do rolls of transparent stickers for like sealing up boxes. So we're getting ready to ship some comics for the Embrace and some other titles. So I've got my roll of Critical Blast stickers to seal the Gemini mailers before I drop them into the bags. The bags also come from, dude. I know I'm not shilling your book. I'm shilling my shipping.
No, I do not mind, man.
So your book comes in a Gemini mailer. We'll seal it with the Critical Blast logo. But then also what Sticker Mule does is they sell these bags, and it's going to come in the mail like this. Your shipping label will be back here, and on the other side will be what's in the box. In this case, it's going to be the Embrace comics. Are going to go into these.
That is nice. I was actually looking for a way to do that.
Sticker Mule does it all. So that's.
I might have to switch up.
Yeah, I've got a Redbubble account too, and you know what? I've never used it because everything's always cheaper with Sticker Mule. I'm gonna do T-shirts again sometime, but I've just never really been moved to do the. I mean, who wants to walk around with my company's logo on their shirt all the time? If you don't work there, why would you?
I don't know. It's a pretty good logo.
Well, I appreciate it. Again, I buy. I never create.
I understand.
Not that great at creating. I take existing art, like the background that we had, the video card. That was all your art and somebody else's art, and I just learned how to piece it together in PowerPoint and make it look decent. Can you share the stream, Shadow Matt? Yes, you can share the stream. Either by clicking on the share button, or if you're talking about just sniping it, if you're like live streaming somewhere else, sure, go ahead. Get Aaron in front of as many eyes as possible.
Is it okay if I can show one of the potential stretch goals?
Dude, you can show whatever you want, man.
All right, give me 1 second, because I do have these actually in. Give me 1 second.
All right.
And I unplugged my thing.
So, Todd, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it, man. Glad you were here. I'm going to just sit here and just watch the number roll higher here. I need a timpani drum like those telephones.
All right.
So let me give you the big monitor again. What do you got? I hear paper ripping.
Yeah, I'm trying not to ruin these. I'll ship these out later.
Piper, the way Kickstarter works is that you pledge the money, and then when it's done, they take the money out of your account. So, oh, look at this. Look at these posters. Those are the big posters you were talking about.
Exactly. This is what you can expect to be getting if we actually move on to this tier. But the design may differ depending on if I'm able to afford an artist or not. If not, I can still do it on of the covers.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. So how much do you need to make on this project before you're able to offer those posters?
I'd say if we reach past the goal, about $200. So I'm saying $1,000
stretch goal. Posters become offered,
yes.
and they become offered for sale, not like added free to the packages.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's very cool, because then you just go in and edit your order and say, I want to add on that poster too.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Piper, I'm with you. I avoid Kickstarter for the same reason. I will actually, if my phone, my reminders on my phone are set with several back this today, back that today, because I'll say, oh, it's a Kickstarter. Hey, Siri. I said that slowly because I didn't want her kicking off. Remind me to back WULFSBANE in 58 days. And then I don't even have to know the date. It just says, oh, we'll set your reminder. And I go in the day before it finishes, and I'm like, I'm in, I'm out, and you put my money right then. And Hicksvillan is right. You do need to frame that poster instead of rolling it back up. Hang it behind you for every stream you're on. Run to Walmart right after this. Get you one of those 26 by 30 frames for $10 that are by the posters. Mount that sucker behind you so that when you go on the next stream tomorrow and after that, WULFSBANE is right behind you the whole time.
I will after I order another personal poster for myself. Those are all going to the backers.
Just slide one, dude. You can roll it back up later.
Like, can I get another copy, please? Yeah, I seem to have misplaced one.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're closing out the hour here, but I am really impressed and happy with what I'm seeing on this. You got 11 backers so far. Why did it not roll up one more? I would have expected it to roll up at least 3 of them. Do you have shows lined up this week to get on?
Yeah, right now I'm doing Indie Vote.
Yes.
And currently I'm still trying to work on more. I have one after the campaign, because if you guys weren't able to back within the 60 days, don't worry. I do have a website, WULFSBANEcomics.com. You can go over there and you can get the books for the same price.
And that'll be after the campaign. They'll be available there.
Exactly.
All right. I just threw that link out into the chat, so it is there for folks to click on. Bookmark that site. You'll know where to go. I will help you find some other places to get hooked up with here, Aaron, because I think this is a very cool book.
Thank you.
And I the fact that it's ongoing, and there's so many story opportunities here. You're building a monster verse. You already said that you're introducing Dracula at some point.
Exactly.
Now, was that at the end of this first 5-issue arc?
What, Dracula?
Yeah.
No, just like how the MCU is doing Thanos, he's the end game.
Oh, so you're looking at him like at the very, very end.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually relay some information for the actual world. I try to follow right now the story here is set in the modern day, but the part that happens before, it actually bridges together a whole bunch of literature from different books that are in public domain. Okay. So it's kind of like my spin on it, but I try to make it so that it's my own take and my own I don't want to say ideas, because it's not like the characters that I created pretty much What's that word?
I can't read your mind.
I know. I'm trying to think, because I would say like let's say one of the characters. Yeah, I can do a perfect example. One of the characters in my book, she's the forensic scientist that you meet in the first issue. She's actually related to a character that is actually existed prior,
Oh, okay.
but
So she's a legacy character.
it technically. So the timeline goes down, and the events that happened in those books happened, but it's now set in the modern day, and we're dealing with a world where somehow.
So you might run into like a William Van Helsing, who's like descended from the original Van Helsing who fought Dracula.
Technically, no, because I looked it up, and Van Helsing actually had no children.
Oh.
So, but you will run into a Harker.
Ah, okay. Mina Harker. Jonathan and Mina Harker. Yeah. Frankenstein, Telepathic Bunny is saying.
I don't know, man. Maybe. We'll see.
So what kind of monsters are you looking to populate your Monsterverse with? So,
as I already said, I wanted to do some classic monsters, but we're also bridging into modern takes from the 70s to 90s. So you'll get a lot of callbacks to characters that you might like, and some. I think actually there's some references to modern movies in there as well.
Yeah, Shadow Matt wants to see the Mothman.
Oh shoot, maybe because there was this actual idea that I just thought of, and honestly, it can fit into my timeline, but it's gonna bridge it out to more than 50 issues. So I definitely want to do it, and Mothman might make an appearance.
You know, there's so many monsters. I mean, you know, when there's the universal monsters where it's like, yeah, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, and then there are other monsters that are like the cryptids with like, you know, Bigfoot and the Chupacabra, and you know, this whole new generation, even though they stretch back to years and years and centuries back of tales, and you know, the Cryptidnals from 656 Comics, they're doing something with all of that, blending them all together into like a legion of super cryptids sort of thing.
Yo,
oh yeah,
awesome.
It's very cool. I can't wait to read that one.
Telepathic Bunny. Yep. I actually did what I would use the Jersey Devil. He's I have something planned for him right now. It's it subverts everything that you thought that you knew about him, and I can't wait to plan that.
Piper's got to go. I'm sure she's setting up Poppin' with Piper and Pops. She said she's setting up pooping. I'm sure she's not doing that. Isn't typography fun?
I love it, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, in fact, she's going over to CromCon, which would be a good time for me to mention that after this tonight, we're going to do our usual open mic night at 7 p.m. Probably be cutting it short because we're not going to go past 8 o'clock, because at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, Critical Blast is hosting the final segment of CromCon with Pops Van Zant, which is where you should be getting to. And it will be ladies' night. So I'm just going to sit back and let the spice flow.
Well, you know, I'm going to be tuning in.
Well, and Piper did back. So thank you so much, Piper. Appreciate it. I'm looking now.
Thank you.
You're at $304 of the 800 raise, closing in on that halfway mark. So just keep promoting, keep getting on shows. You got to do that with a Jerry Lewis voice, Telepathic Bunny. Hey lady.
Oh my God, not Jerry.
Oh man, yeah, he was the Nutty Professor before Eddie Murphy was the Nutty Professor.
Oh, I heard about that.
And he did a great job at it.
Yeah, because he pretty much played two characters, right?
He did. They made Eddie Murphy play a bunch of characters in the Nutty Professor.
True.
that. But
They're pretty
Jerry
much Eddie
was
Murphy.
like, yeah, and they use CGI for a lot of it. Jerry was just like, put in the fake teeth and then take him out, and I'm this suave, sophisticated, devil may care guy. And it was a great film. Yes, Matt, got to keep grinding. Even after you hit 800, man, just keep pushing this thing until you. This is a 5 figures young lady book. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. 800, 1,000. Just see how big this thing can get. I think it can get. I think it's got the potential to get very big. You may not see it until issue 3. When people have seen, oh, this is the 3rd book of 2 that he's already done, then they're going to say, yeah, the guy fulfills books. The guy makes books. I've seen it happen time and again. I've tracked it. I've done some, data analysis on the history of these things. And, once they get past issue number 2 and they're doing number 3, the number of backers just climbs and keeps climbing. So Aaron, I think it's time to wrap it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I definitely got to get back to my brother.
Yes. Get back to that. We will see you on the channel soon here. 59 days, we're going to have you back on here at least 1 or 2 more times before this campaign's closed.
Definitely. Whenever you want.
It'll be up to you, man. We will keep in touch. So thank you for bringing WULFSBANE onto the show. People, if you want to back this and you're watching the replay, the link to the Kickstarter is right down below in the description of this video. So just click on it, get in there, and throw money at it. You're not even throwing that much. So and you're going to get a lot back for your small investment. Folks in the chat, thank you for being here so much. We don't have a show without you. Please click share on the video so that, Aaron's work can get in front of more eyeballs. Your social circles are all different from each other's. So you help that ripple effect get out there and help the creators. And as always, we just hope you had a blast.